Bumper-to-bumper traffic, long lines, plenty of screaming and yelling. No, we're not talking about Black Friday. Oh, well, actually it was kind of like Black Friday. It was Black and Gold Friday and Blue and Gold Friday. Welcome to Prep Rally. This is week 10 of the high school football season, and we saw a couple of undefeateds go down on Friday night, and championships were clinched as the regular season came to a close. So in just 2 short seasons, Bentonville High and Bentonville West have already become a major rivalry. Last Friday night, more than 7,000 fans packed into Tiger Stadium. Many of them had gotten in the stadium 3 hours before game time. So long lines stretched around the stadium, people trying to get in. It was a fantastic atmosphere for a high school football game, and what a game they saw. Both teams traded blows in the first half, with Bentonville scoring touchdowns on its first 4 possessions. Then West came back and answered every time with 4 scores of their own. This all came in the first half, and when the halftime horn sounded, we were still tied at 28-28. The second half proved to be a complete turnaround as the defenses made terrific halftime adjustments, and finally in the fourth quarter, Bentonville got a break it was looking for when they were able to get a safety when West quarterback Will Jarrett was flagged for an intentional grounding in the end zone. That was 2 points, coupled with Bentonville taking the short drive after the free kick and scoring a touchdown there. They ended up winning that game 39-28. That locked down the 7A West Conference Championship for the Bentonville Tigers. Both teams had already clinched a first-round playoff bye with having won the number 1 and number 2 seeds in the conference, but Bentonville did win the conference championship. Here are highlights from that game at Tiger Stadium.
Team and well coached. I think it was a great game. I think that was a huge turning point, was the safety. Just got to get better. You know, so inconsistent on offense. We scored 28 points in the first half, and defense gives up 28. And in the second half, we play lights out defensively, and we can't do anything offensively. So, you know, a little frustrating, but it is what it is. Our kids got to learn from it, and we'll get better, I promise you.
You know, we made some adjustments in the second half that our kids bought into, and it was very, you know, it was a lot of fun, and they did. I'm just proud of their effort. You know, it'd be real easy at times to fold, and you know, our guys battled through that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, winning a conference championship is really important to these young men.
So again, the win earns Bentonville the 7A West Championship, and with it, they get the home field advantage throughout the state semifinals in the Class 7A playoffs. It also earned the Tigers a Friday rights moving forward, as all of their home playoff games, as long as they're in the playoffs, will be played on Friday nights. West, now they are the number 2 seed from the conference. They will also be at home on that second week of the playoffs, but their game will be played either on a Thursday or a Saturday. So Bentonville holds the Friday rights moving forward. So this game wasn't the only big clash in the state on Friday night. The 5A West was thrown into a jumbled mess when Maumelle went down and knocked off Alma to create a 4-way tie for the conference championship. Now that caused the AAA, the Arkansas Activity Association, they had to have a special meeting on Saturday morning to straighten all this out and determine how the seedings were going to come down. And when the dust settled, Alma was declared the number 1 seed in the conference, and Greenbrier, Harrison, Morton, they're all going to be in the playoffs out of that conference. But what a mess that was, having 4 teams tie for the conference championship. In Class 4A, Pea Ridge saw its unbeaten streak end as Shiloh Christian held on at the end for a 17-14 win, and that didn't affect anything in the conference. Pea Ridge had already locked down the number 1 seed, and it didn't improve Shiloh's spot either, as Shiloh stayed in the number 4 spot because Gravett won its game at Gentry, so Gravett held on to that number 3 spot. But what it does do is it sends Shiloh Christian into the playoffs with huge momentum moving forward. We'll have a complete list of Friday's first-round playoff games as well as last Friday's scores at the end of the show. The state cross-country meet was held Friday in Hot Springs, and as expected, Fayetteville's Cameron Fisher, he ran away with the 7A boys individual title. In the 7A girls, Rogers freshman Allie Nottigal, she put on a late kick at the end to win the 7A girls championship. In the team championships, Fayetteville girls won the 7A title. All 5 of their runners placed in the top 10. On the boys' side, it was Bentonville High winning the team title. They edged out Fayetteville. Also on Friday, Siloam Springs girls won the 6A team title, and in 4A, Becca Bostian of Prairie Grove, she won the 4A girls individual title. So congratulations to all the state cross-country champions. That's it for today's show. Be sure and catch Prep Rally later this week as we preview Friday's first-round playoff games. And we also talk a little basketball this week as that season is already here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Prep Rally.